I'm teaching both these dogs to do a whistle stop. This is Bowser, and the other dog you'll see in here, the Maltese, that's Mardi. And if you're going to teach the dog to do this, to stop on a full gallop, make sure, see how I'm making it come all the way to me this time? Now this next time coming up, I'm going to make the dog stop.
Buzzer, here. Sit! It's a good boy. That is a very good boy. You're awesome. Heel. Come on, buddy. You did good.
Now the reason why you don't, his follow through is terrible. We work on that later in this video.
You got to work on that. Come here, heel.
It's too much excitement for it. But the reason why I don't have the dog do it back to back is because if you do that, then they start presuming what you want them to do. So you'll say here, and then they start creeping out real slow, and then they just, start sitting down like they think that they know best. So what I'm saying is, don't do that.
The next time that I do that,
always
that I have him sit in between, I'm going to concentrate on doing the exact same thing, which is giving him positive reinforcement, but it's too much for him. It's too much excitement, so he screws up and goes behind me. The next time I do that, when he comes in, I'm going to reinforce. I'm going to say, no, heel, and I might even use the collar. I want him to come in, spin into heel. Probably right about there, I'm going to say, no, heel. Maybe I'll use the collar. I'm not sure.
When you practice anything like this, don't do it back to back. Like, put in, like if you're trying to get the dog to stop on a retrieve, like you throw a retrieve and then you release the dog, but then you want them to stop for some reason, don't do those back to back. Put a regular retrieve in there, and see the way that I had the dog come all the way to me, and then maybe like the next one, then I'll have the dog stop. But they all start trying to figure out, like, I can do it before before I hear the command. That's what they're trying to do. That's not the game. That's not the game. So I had him come all the way to me.
This time, watch for a better follow-through.
Maybe I'll have him stop this time, and I think then I'm going to... I'm having him stop, and then I want him to follow through better.
Good boy.
So let's see if he follows through better, and I believe I'll use the E-collar here.
Buzzer, here, heel. Good boy. Okay, heel. No, heel.
Heel.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's it.
Pretty good. That's real good.
A little like cocked out to the side, but there was less of him like going out. I just said no heel. I don't think I used the collar. Bowser, heel. Sit. Bowser, here. Sit! You're good, heel. Come on, buddy. No, heel. That's good. No, come on, man. Up here, heel. Do it right, dude. No. Sit.
Get the dog straight. Make sure the dog's going straight forward. Don't just let the dog do whatever.
Buzzer, here, sit! Awesome, heel. Come on, buddy. You did good. You did good, heel. Sit. Heel.
Teaching your dog to do this.
So they should be able to stop if you're using a dummy launcher, you're throwing a retrieve. You should be able to stop them. If you have the whistle in your mouth and you're working the dog and you can stop them, stop them. But if it seems like it's going to be a problem and you haven't gone over this with the dog and you're doing retrieves and the dog takes off, you're going to cause more problems by trying to stop the dog. Let the dog finish out the damn retrieve and then go back to the yard and do yard work. That's all it is. You're expecting too much out of the dog and you haven't done enough yard work with him. This guy's awesome. I got to work him a few more times because he's awesome. Look at him. He's ridiculous. Get over here, ridiculous boy. Heel. Sit. You're good, dude.
Remember, dog training's muscle memory, and this does have a safety aspect to it.
Here,
say your dog's doing something, you got to stop them, and they should know how to do this. You should be able to, control your dog to this point. If it's running after something, you should be able to say, no, sit. Get its name. Then, by the way, the name is used to get the dog's attention. He has no idea his name is
a dog.
Bowser.
Look at him. He looks ridiculous. Bowser, here, heel.
Come on, buddy, heel.
And if
Get
there were
on
two
there, right there,
Bowsers
heel,
around,
sit.
they'd both just be
Talk
confused.
country to him sometimes. He likes it. He likes it.
Don't you there, Bowsers. Sit right there, son.
But you want to go over this, and we do incorporate a whistle. Right now,
Bowser,
we're
here,
just
heel.
getting them to do the action, which both of them pick up on this real good.
Sit.
But both these dogs are about even. Bowser's about ready to do a dummy launcher, I think. Marty is doing the dummy launcher, would be doing it except for the snow.
Bowser says a lot of people confuse
He's an
him for that
8-pound
guy
dog.
that was on Sha-Na-Na. That guy, they're not the same. They both have good hair. This is better though. It looks more like Dovey Gillis or something.
Bowser, here. Sit.
The problem with the snow and the dummy launcher is that the dummy gets caked with
You're a good
ice
dog,
and
dude.
snow.
It's like you pick it back up on this real fast. You're doing great. You're doing great, man. Heel. Come on, buddy, heel. Pull it in here right.
Now I know you're getting it. You're awesome, man. You're awesome. Now don't go wacky on me, buddy. Sit. You are awesome, you know that? Apricot boy.
So I'm petting him on
You're
the
a good
chest.
boy.
So, on the next heel. On the next lessons, we'll start incorporating the whistle. So it'll be the same thing. Here, we'll do it on this one. We'll do it on this one. So it'll be the same thing, but when I say sit, I'm going to say sit, and right after I say sit, I'm going to blow the whistle. Okay? Here, heel.
Here, heel. Here. No, heel. Heel. Sit. Bowser, here. Sit. Heel. Good boy. Good boy. That's good. Something like that.
Also, you can put the dog on a leash and walk them at sit, which I think I've done this like before with him. Walk him and say sit and do it that way too. So you just walk him with the dog, right? Just doing this here. Buzzer, heel.
Sit. Here, heel. Come on, heel. Get up here. Sit. Come on, heel. Come on, buddy, heel. Come on, get up here, dude. Sit.
They'll pick it up like that too. It's worthwhile. If you want to communicate to the dog from a distance, a whistle and an e-collar is the way to go. It is. What do you want me to tell you? That here, heel. That it's gonna go well if you use purely positive training. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. You're wasting your time. You're gonna have a non-compliant dog that is living in a human society. Okay.
This is Marty, and Marty we're doing the same thing with. Marty is about an 8-pound Maltese,
Marty,
something
here.
like that.
Sit.
He's
Go,
awesome.
sit. Good boy, here.
Same thing.
That was very
I'll
nice.
call him to.
That was
Well,
very nice.
I'd
Sit.
already called him to me and been working on heel and here. There is a difference between here and heel. Heel is, if I say heel, then I'm not going to stop him.
Marty, here, heel.
Because if I'm saying heel, I'm saying come into heel. But if I'm saying here, that's a general term that means come towards me. So if there's anything like that, I'm using, if I want the dog to come towards me, I'm going to say here if he's not going to come into heel.
Marty,
Do you
here,
see
heel.
what I'm saying? You'd be screwing with the dog if you were saying heel and then having him sit. But if the dog's trained to do it and you need him to sit, you'd said heel and the dog was tearing ass towards you and there was some reason that you needed him to stop and you said
Marty, here. Marty, sit.
they'll stop. That's the point.
Marty, here, heel. That's real good, dude. That's
He's got this.
That was fucking
He's a
awesome,
little baby man. He's a little tiny man.
awesome. Sit.
Look at him
No,
run.
sit.
Look at that little freak. Look at that little tiny freak. When he moves his feet,
Marty,
I
here,
just want to
heel.
laugh at him. He looks as stupid as Lola. He does.
Good
He looks
boy, dude.
ridiculous. He does. He's a ridiculous
Sit.
looking little dog. Look at him. Now, in some of this, I purposely try and excite him because he looks cute. And what I'm doing is, I don't know, that's coming up.
Marty, here. Marty, sit.
I'm kind of crouching down low to get him to run, because sometimes he'll do like a little hop and jump through the air.
You're a good boy, dude. You're
Not
a
here.
good
We're
boy, you little
full on
munchkin.
working here.
You know that? Come here.
But there was. Did you
Pretty
see
good,
him
dude.
do that
Good
hop?
job,
What the
Marte.
fuck was that? How cute is that?
My main
Is
man.
he a little bunny rabbit?
Marty doesn't like the Blue Jays, so we're gonna go in. He's got this thing about the Blue Jays. I don't know what it is. He's got some kind of feud going on or something. He does not like them, and I think that there was a hawk over there looking at him that wants to eat him. Right, Marty? Marty's a little big for a hawk. The ones are, well, you know. Watch that though. That could happen. They'll take out an 8-pound chicken. He's about an 8-pound dog. You have to watch this small dog. Don't let him in your yard alone. I mean, if you're in Brooklyn or something, you don't have to watch him like a hawk. But if you're out someplace like this, I would not have a small dog in my yard that I wasn't watching. It's, you know, it can happen. It can happen. A bald eagle could take out Marty, sure. Red-tailed hawk, maybe. Don't you think? A 4-pound dog is definitely game. He's a little big. He's a little big. He's gonna put up a fight. Right, Marty? You wouldn't take it lying down, would you? No, he says he'd kill the damn hawk. Right? You kill the hawk, right? Yeah, he's a killer.
Buzzer, here. Heel. Come up here, right here. Go straight.
Here's Bows. It's just a, we're working on the same stuff, I believe. Same thing. See how he was? He needs to be going straight forward. Make sure your dog is going straight
Buzzer,
forward.
here.
If they're sitting out to the
Sit.
side, they're doing it wrong. If you're not telling them they're doing it wrong,
Heel.
you're doing it wrong. You are. You have to be
Pretty good,
very
dude.
specific with the
Sit.
dog. Yeah, we're working on the same shit. See, he likes it. If you look at his whole gait, like his dopey gait that he has, like Bowser, he's about at least half a
Buzzer,
doofus.
here.
Both these dogs are. No, they're full on doofus.
Heel.
They are. They're both ridiculous looking. Look at
Sit.
this guy. Watch this. Look at that. It's ridiculous. Look at it. It's ridiculous. I need to trim
Buzzer,
up
heel.
his face
Come
a
on,
little
buddy,
bit.
heel.
This is a client. This isn't my dog, and he just looks so cute with
Sit.
the, you know, face like that. It's, I don't know. I'll cut it around his eyes, and he's still gonna look cute. They're both sort of
Here.
similar how they look. They're different
Sit.
colors, they're different sizes, they're different breeds, but it's weird. Like
That's
with
a
long
good boy.
hair,
That's
they're
a very
sort of
good
similar
boy.
in a
Okay,
way.
heel. Come on, buddy.
They both
Good,
both
dude.
these dogs get along
Come
real
here, heel.
good. See,
There you go.
Bowser
Sit.
picks up on this shit real good. I did a board and train with Bowser when he was real young. Like, I don't know. I think he came here at like 9 or 10, 9 weeks, 8. I don't know. He was real young. Real young.
He was real terrible off leash. I picked him up. He's getting real good now. Yes, he's going to be great.
That hat that I'm wearing, you know where I found that? So beside the road, right in front of my house, and I didn't touch it.
Heel.
This is true. I didn't touch it for like 4 months.
Sit.
It was in my driveway. I didn't touch it for like 4 months, and then I'm like, oh, look at that. It's looking all distressed and trendy. I think I'll take it.
No. Get over here right
Where I got
now.
the hat from. It was
Get
sort
over
of
here.
new
Don't you dare do this.
when I don't
Get
know, I
back
guess
here right
somebody.
now. Go.
Okay, watch
Sit.
this, watch this. See?
No.
He screwed
Sit.
up. He screwed up, and what I'm going to talk about here is very important. He floated. So as I was putting him back, I was using pressure. Leaving this in.
Sit. Heel.
So if a dog floats, meaning
good,
you're walking
Marty.
away,
Sit.
see I'm looking over my shoulder, keeping an eye on him, because he's a cheater. It's Marty, you know. He's a bad boy. I wouldn't leave him at home with matches. No way. It's Marty. So I'm looking over my shoulder, making sure he doesn't.
He went a little early that time.
Float again.
Come here, heel. Sit.
You know, if he gets up and
If they're
starts
already,
falling,
like it was
then it's
halfway
wrong.
here, what am I
Supposed
going
to
to do?
wait.
Say no?
But if he does get up,
He covers ground so
and
fast.
cheats.
Here, heel. He
And-
covers ground so fast. If you're retrieving with your dog, and say you throw a retrieve, and the dog was supposed to wait, but they're already hauling ass and they're 30 feet away, let them go, finish the retrieve, and just get them next time. Either put the leash on them or just be more conscious of it and make sure that the dog knows that they have to, it's an implied stay. We don't tell the dog stay. It's implied. It's built into the command. Heel. Sit. Heel.
so if he does float, I need to get him back
Come
to
on,
the
buddy, heel.
spot where he was
Sit.
in the first
pretty
place.
good,
And
dude.
if,
Sit.
if I could stop him, right? So as I'm getting him, putting him back on that spot, I use
over my
pressure.
shoulder
I
a little
might,
bit because he's a snake.
tap the e-collar. It
See?
may be
No, you
verbal
get back there,
pressure.
dude. You
It would
get
all
back there
depend,
right now.
but I'm going to give pressure, and then
Here.
pressure's lifted
Here.
once he's compliant.
Sit.
But notice how I'm keeping it. He floated again. Now
No.
I'm using pressure right here.
I gave
See,
him
I'm running
pressure
up.
the whole
I'm
way.
tapping
I
the
also
collar
tapped
right
the
now.
e-collar.
Tap,
It's
tap,
real
tap,
low.
tap, tap, tap.
I gave pressure the
Set
whole
his
way.
ass down. I stopped
When he
tapping.
got back there, I stopped.
You get it?
Pressure was lifted. Here, heel. Sit. I also know that he has more of a tendency to.
If he
no,
would have
get
been
your
on the
ass
collar, I
back
would
down
have
there,
been
dude.
bitching him out the whole way.
has more of a
He stopped
tendency to
bitching as soon as
cheat
he sat down.
From
Good
that
boy.
end.
You're positive.
But I
in
also
your
know
negative
that
reinforcement.
it's harder for him if I'm talking and doing this kind of stuff. That's why I'm talking and doing this kind of stuff. Marty, pay attention here. Heel. Sit. Heel.
Your positive and your negative reinforcement happen between
Come on, buddy. Heel.
1.3 seconds. That's the time frame you want to either give them positive or negative reinforcement. 1.3 seconds.
Heel. Left a little early. Sit. Get a heel. Right now. Heel. Sit.
Look at that dog. That dog's ridiculous. Sometimes he'll take his face and just smash it in the snow, and then he'll have like white snow on his face. Bowser does that too. It just looks like ridiculously cute. You gotta, if you're training a ridiculously cute dog, they're all cute, but I mean you have to keep that in check, man. Just because the dog's cute doesn't mean that it gets to just do whatever. It's a huge mistake.
No, heel. Come on, man. Get a heel.
Keep your shit together.
I'm very specific
Everybody has
with
that
them.
oxytocin surge.
You
by
have to
looking
be.
cute, but it's not
Heel.
you're not helping the dog, okay?
Come on, Marty.
Remember,
heel.
love is not enough for the dog.
No,
it is
here,
not.
heel. Sit. Heel.
I'll tell you something. The person that says that they love their dog and don't
Beautiful.
train the
Sit.
dog, and then the dog bites someone or something like that, they don't love the dog so much. I'll tell you what they say usually. The line is, I gave that dog everything.
Marty,
Meaning
heel.
you gave that dog everything, meaning love. You didn't give
Sit.
it what it needed.